Hello, BookTube. I wanted to give you your regular weekly reminder of the one other place on YouTube where I can be found. Ordinarily, I say the one other place on YouTube that I can be found talking about books, and that is the Cedarburg Public Library's radio show, Books of the Week, where my producer and I talk about a small selection of books every Friday for your delectation, plus tons and tons of really bad sausage jokes. But I can't quite say that this week, because this week we did something a little different. Something that when we did it in our old show, Book of the Day, was very popular with viewers. And we have a lot more viewers now than we did then. We went to the movies. We talked about, we kept our anchor in the book world. We talked about 3 movies adapted from books that are relatively new. And as we mentioned in the episode, it's a little bit blurry now in 2024. It's a little bit blurry as to where they're new, which is not something that we ever would have thought of. Now, something can be new and gaining lots of traction and lots of commentary and lots of buzz and whatnot without ever going into movie theaters. So we did 3 new productions, whether they were theatrical release movies or whether they were straight, on cable shows. We did The Idea of You, the rom-com, The Idea of You with Anne Hathaway. We did American Fiction, adopted from Percival Everett's novel, Erasure. And quite a few of you are going to want to tune in for this. We also did Dune 2 by Denis Villeneuve. And we had a blast. Absolute blast. So I will leave a link to the episode down below. I think you're going to love it. We'll get back to books, but summertime, my producer and I both love to talk about TV shows, cable shows, and movies. And summertime is the time to do that, so we will probably revisit the movies from time to time during the summer. But what specifically we talk about is not really the draw of Books of the Week. It's really just the fun of it. It's just a fun time. You will laugh during the episode. You will leave the episode with a smile on your face, and don't you want that? After a hard week, don't you want that? So I think you do. I certainly do. I look forward to taping these things. And when you go over and watch the episode, keep in mind, I want you to do all the things over there that I never ask you to do here. I would love it if you would like the video. I would love it if you would leave a comment to show the algorithm that there is engagement with the video. That helps the algorithm. The more engagement the algorithm sees, the more it pushes the video in various parts of the YouTube ethosphere. I don't think it's all that vital. The bigger your channel is, the more important it is that your video get pushed. When you're as small as we are, I don't think the algorithm even knows we're there, but you never know. That's the way to ensure it. And also, feel free to share the video on your social media if you feel like it, if you think somebody else might like almost an hour of fun, laughing, interesting talk about 3 relatively new video releases. And feel free, if you enjoy it, to let the folks at the Cedarburg Public Library know that. It's always an idea. Feel free to go to the Cedarburg Public Library website, look for the part about where you can leave a comment or send an email and say, hey, I watch Books of the Week on YouTube, and it never fails to put a smile on my face. Thank you so much for making it. You might think that that's a tiny little thing, that it might get lost and never mean anything at all, but that's not true. This is not a normal YouTube channel. This is a part of my producer's job, and he's a busy guy. So he's got people watching how he spends his time. So the more positive feedback we generate for the library, the more invulnerable that time is. And I think you're going to feel like doing that, because it's a fun episode. They're all fun episodes. So I'm going to wrap up this video. This is just a reminder. That's all. I'll leave a link to this week's episode where CPL Radio Books of the Week goes to the movies. It's a slight change in our usual dynamic. It's no slight on my producer. I get in plenty of slights on him anyway. It's no slight on my producer, just like it's no slight on any of you. If he is a consummate in-studio host. He knows how to fix an awkward moment. He knows how to smooth things over. He knows how to bridge from one section to the other, from A block to B block to C block. He's perfect on radio host. And you'll notice one thing I didn't mention there. He doesn't need to have read the books. It's insane for people to believe the lie that talking newsheads say, I read your book. I've got it right here on the table. You didn't read the book. Of course, Jen Psaki didn't read your book. It would be ridiculous. But my producer doesn't even have to lie about it. He's confident enough to just say, well, no, I'm here to run the buttons. I'm here to keep the show bubbling along. I don't need to have read the books. But when it comes to movies and cable shows, that's different. I believe he saw 2 of the 3 that we talk about and this time around, and didn't quite agree with me, I don't think, on any one of them, on either of the 2 that he saw. So you're going to love it. You're going to find it interesting. And, of course, feel free to leave a comment. And in the comments, if you want more video, movie, and TV episodes, just let us know. Just let us know. So I'll leave a link, and I will see you soon. Thank you.